Hello students, welcome to JRF with Ria. In this video, we are going to discuss about the different types of research publishing methods. First is paper. A paper is defined as an essay or dissertation read at the seminar or published in a journal. It represents a viewpoint and research work about a topic which is supported by the work of others on the same or relevant topic. The research paper. It includes all the steps of research such as literature survey, data collection and so on. A paper can be based on theory and material available or can be based on an experiment. The term paper. It is to be submitted at the end of the term by students and is based on the term. It provides the experience of research to students and students learn about how to write a term paper. Next is article. It is written by scholars and scientists in a magazine and newspaper. This is also related to research and represent the view of a written on a topic. It is informative in nature and typically addresses the topic in general. A research article is written by the researcher regarding the new findings. A research article explains the outcome of scientific research with the support of clinical data. The research papers are then published in a peer-reviewed journal. Peer review means review by two or more experts from the same field of research. Review article is based on a secondary source. Secondary sources are those articles or papers presented by the researcher or which have research has already been conducted based on a primary source. A review article has nothing new about the topic on which it is written. It just provides a critical review or summarize the available literature to explain the understanding of the topic. The reader can access the knowledge by just reading one article rather than going through all the secondary sources. The next is meeting. In this, people come together to discuss the paper. It can be called a symposium, conference, workshop, etc. So symposium, it is like a small scale conference in which specialists deliver short address on a topic. After the address is completed, the question answer follows. The colloquium, in this form of seminar, gathering of experts and specialists take place. Only experts and specialists in the related field deliver the lecture on a particular topic. Thereafter, question and answer follows. The next is Congress. It is formal meeting usually held once in a year. For example, Indian Historical Congress, Indian Science Congress. These are held once a year at a specific place. In this, all experts converge at a place and present paper on their respective subject. The next is conference. It is a formal meeting of people with a shared interest. It is bigger than the seminar and lasts for more days than seminars. It involves a complete analysis of a topic with a discussion between the participants for concluding results. Conference includes keynotes and presentation delivered to all attendees, as well as multiple breakout sessions. The conference could be of multiple types: business conference, parent-teacher conference, academic conference, business conference, etc. The next is workshop. It is even smaller than the seminar and here the discussion is more intense. It is more practical in nature. In this, participate not only listen but participate in a practical way. It is organized to provide and improve skills. And the last is webinar. In this, this is a form of the seminar which takes place over the internet. In this presentation is done in audio and video component. Participants sitting at one end of the world can attend the seminar. It is very economical and very less arrangement need to be done. Good internet connection is the only requirement in this form of a seminar. We are seeing a lot of seminars taking place on the web due to coronavirus pandemic. Okay, that's all for this session. Thank you for watching. Keep watching and keep learning.